Here's a question I often use in interviews. You're comparing conversion rates across 5 different landing pages. Why can't you just run multiple t-tests? At first, it sounds simple. Both t-tests and ANOVA compare group means. But they're built for different jobs. A t-test is perfect when you have exactly 2 groups, say, a control page versus a new variant. It tells you if the difference in their averages is statistically meaningful. But the moment you add a third group, things get risky. Running multiple t-tests inflates your error rate. The more tests you run, the more likely you'll find a false positive. A result that looks significant but isn't. That's where ANOVA steps in, analysis of variance. It compares 3 or more groups simultaneously, keeping your overall error rate under control. Visually, you can think of it like this. The first bar chart shows 2 groups side by side, that's the t-test. The second image, multiple bars for group alpha, beta, gamma, that's ANOVA working across all groups in one go. So in short, use a t-test for 2 groups. Use ANOVA when you're testing 3 or more. Now, let's connect this to the kind of data science problem you'd face on the job, and what the interviewer really wants to hear. Imagine you're testing 5 landing page designs. If you compare them pair by pair using t-tests, you'd need 10 separate tests. Each one carries a small risk of being wrong, and those risks stack up. By the end, your total false positive rate could easily exceed 40%, meaning you might celebrate an improvement that doesn't actually exist. ANOVA fixes that by doing it all in one global test. It checks if any of your groups differ significantly while keeping the overall error in check. If ANOVA detects a difference, you then run post-hoc tests, like Tukey's HSD, to pinpoint which specific versions are performing better. Here's a solid way to phrase it in an interview. I'd use a t-test for comparing 2 groups, for instance, users with versus without a new feature. But when comparing 3 or more variants, I'd use ANOVA. It controls type 1 error inflation and ensures more reliable results. If ANOVA finds significance, I'd follow up with post-hoc tests to see which groups differ. That shows you're not just running tests, you understand the statistics behind smarter business decisions.